What is going on, my peeps? Your boy Versatile is back with another video, back to unbox this. As I was shooting my B-roll for my Tab S6 review video, the baby finally appeared. It finally showed up, so let's none other do cut into this box. But before we do, make sure you guys ignite that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that way you guys get informed when I drop videos. Now, of course, I got my Galaxy S20 in house because we're going to pair it up on camera. And I got something else in here that you guys have seen before as well, just to do a super quick comparison before I roll out a video for that. None other than Tigress. Let's do it. FedEx was quiet with this one. These must have been on back order because these took a little bit to come through. Come on. Come on, come on. Now we had to disinfect the box too, by the way. Get all this shit stuff out of it. Look, okay. Ta-da! And move that out the way here. Bam! Hello, Red Galaxy Buds Plus. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And as we know, the Galaxy Buds have more of a shine, more of a glossy finish. So if I can find me a nice gold skin, you know I'm putting it on here because you know who it's about to look like. Stock is in the building. And of course you get some good information on the back here. As you guys see, you get 11 hours playtime. You get 22 hours overall with the Galaxy Buds case. Two-way speakers for rich sound. We get triple mics for clear voice calls. And Qi compatible wireless charging. So yes, each bud now has individual tweeters and a subwoofer, and there's 3 mics on board instead of the 2 that was with the first gen Galaxy Buds, which as you guys see has more of a matte finish, which I do like. I do like the matte finish. Also the black looks, you know, of course, sleek. So there's those, and then of course we have the Samsung Galaxy S20 in the house. So I guess we'll need Tigers one more time. All right, so if we cut in and in now. Ooh, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And if I could just pull these out, oh, look at that cherry red, hot rod red, glossy. Galaxy Buds Plus. Oh my goodness gracious. It looks like there's a sticker on the very bottom here that we can peel off with no problems. We're not going to open these yet, of course. We're going to save that. Doesn't seem to be as fingerprint magnet as I thought it would be. We're going to find out, of course, soon enough. Open this guy up here. Of course we get red tips. So, of course, you guys, that would have been dope if they gave us a red cable, too. So, if you guys want to well, here's the charging cable, of course, that you get for these. USB-C, of course, for the case, for the Buds Plus case. So put those right here for now. And then, of course, you get your multiple different wing tips and all that kind of stuff. So you get the good optimal ear fit for you. So now, once we close these up, we're gonna put these back in the box because the ones that come right in, come pre-installed, actually fit my ears just fine. And thankfully, they didn't really change anything in terms of the size of the Galaxy Buds. Now, let's go ahead and put this away. This box is amazing. So we're going to put you guys up there along with that. Scoot you up there. Then boom. Look at that. Yowzers. Look at that. Woo! All right. What else we got going on? What else do we have going on here? Let's open them up. Now, of course, upon opening them up, we probably want to go ahead and get in there. Now, they should appear soon. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Y'all see that animation? And I hit connect. It's going to go to the Galaxy wearable app. And just like that, it's about to install. Now, I will say, side note, the one thing I've had trouble installing, I still haven't installed it yet, is my Gear S3 to the S20. And I don't know if it's the wearable app problem or not. But I just wanted to point that out. In terms of the Galaxy Buds Plus, no problem. Hit that report diagnostics and agree. Stay in touch with your surroundings. Got it. Let me go ahead and turn my brightness up for you guys. And boom. So now you get individual battery percentage remaining for each bud and for the case. Now you kind of did when you would first, like, I guess, connect them on the Galaxy Buds. They would kind of show how much you had left on them. But in this case, now you get the percentage. You see everything has about 60%, just over 65% or so left. There's an update on here, so let's go ahead and view the update real quick and install now. I'm gonna go ahead and let that update, and while that's updating, show you guys what the Galaxy Bud Plus looks like. Now, I do like the fact that it's more matted finish on the inside that goes into your ear, and then you get this beautiful red ear tip here, wing tip they like to call it. Then you get that glossy finish on the touchpad. And the nice part about what Samsung has done with these as well is they have like a labs option. So when you go on the labs, you can actually make the outer rim here. You can actually make this piece responsive for volume touching, for volume increase and decrease. And then you can save your touchpad for like ambient sound or your assistant and stuff like that. Now, traditionally, what I did with the first gen Galaxy Buds over here was I had the touchpads for volume up and volume down because I didn't mess with ambient. I mean, I have ambient sound on very low, and then I did not use a voice assistant for them because I just didn't. So it wasn't a big deal to me. And then you get, of course, the red ear tip that goes in the ear. And these look very, very nice. Now it says keep the case open. All right. So I guess it's going to update now. And let me go ahead and put these back in here. So overall, these look very, very nice. I am so glad they had a red, and I'm so glad I waited to get these. And as I show you guys the box here, again, Galaxy Buds Plus. Look at that. Look at that. That red is just, ooh, it's just so nice, guys. All right. So now everything's connected. Get to know your buds. Let's go. So now, of course, to give you the same tips that you get before with the Play Next track and all that fun stuff. Scoot over. You can turn ambient sound on. You can charge with your phone, of course, with the Galaxy. Goes back to the Galaxy S10, I believe, last year, maybe the S9, but you have the wireless power share feature, so you can share your battery life. And then, of course, with the case battery life, it'll give you different colors. Now, I didn't notice the different colors with the first gen. I just noticed red and I noticed green. I never noticed the yellow. So maybe that has been improved on the Galaxy Buds Plus. And then if you want to pair with a different device, you just place both of your fingers on the touchpads and hold, and then it'll prompt you to connect to a different device. So that's pretty cool. Now, again, here with ambient sound, I'm going to give you a lot of little different things here. The tight seal gives you better sound. So, of course, they advise you to make sure you got the right ear tips and wing tips in on the Galaxy Buds Plus, so that way you get optimal sound performance. I like having it on low. Equalizer's on normal. For me, I left it on normal or dynamic. Oh no, I left it on dynamic. So I think what I'm going to do is either put it on dynamic or put it on bass boost. Can I click it? Yeah, I can't click it. So if I do dynamic, it's going to kind of adjust to what I'm listening to that comes through the buds. And I expect these to sound a lot better. So what I'm probably going to do is actually see what they sound like. So let me show you guys. There you go, labs right here. You guys see labs right there? If you click labs, you can double tap earbud edge for volume. And then you can have extra high ambient volume. Whoa. Wow. So maybe that would help ambient sound if you turn on that, maybe. And then you can minimize delay for vivid, synchronized gaming sound. Of course, I would have that on if I decide to play games with these. And I'm going to actually try the double tap earbud edge. Now, of course, I'm not worried about the ambient sound as much. But for the touchpads, I have voice command. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my right one. No, I'm going to change my right one to ambient sound and my left for voice command if I decide to use them. Now, we're going to, of course, try that. Let me make sure there's no other updates. Let's check for updates. Make sure there's nothing else here, right? Wow, I'm actually surprised it took this long. All right, cool. So there's no updates here. And let's go ahead and check event. Use ambient sound during calls. Ooh. While you're on the phone. Hear your own voice more clearly? I mean, yeah, why not? That works. Alright, so what do I do next? Let's put them on and listen to some music. Oh, wow. Oh, because they're in the case, so they're charging. Wow, they actually charge a little faster, if you guys noticed that. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop these out. We're going to put them in, listen to some music, see if we notice any difference. I did just get my hair cut, so I might have some hair in my ears, which is not going to be optimal for this video. I should have cleaned my head first before doing this video, but I got too excited for you guys. So let's go ahead and put the left one in. Bam. Ooh, okay. Now they do feel a little looser. Let me see. The right one's always easiest to tell. Oh no, they fit. Whoa, okay. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is go down here, go back to the album I was listening to, that new Childish Gambino. Alright, and let's play a song that I was listening to earlier today. Kind of sounds cool, the 3222. And play. Okay. Alright. I can hear myself right now. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try different equalizers to see which one sounds pretty good. Turn these up a little bit. Ooh. Y'all, these sound pretty good. Okay. Hey. Okay. A lot of synthesizer-y sounds coming through. Auto-tune. Gambino's trying something different with this album. Okay, okay. Hey, 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 it is a vibe. I get my flossy on a little bit here. Alright, let me try bass boost. Okay. I definitely noticed it switched from prioritizing vocals a little bit and went to bass. Okay, I like dynamic. So normal is not too different from dynamic. It's just slightly, just ever so slightly lower. But I like dynamic. You get a nice increase in overall sound. Bass lowers the vocals a little bit and really tries to punch the bass a little more. So I would say your best bet is bass boost or dynamic. Because normal is just kind of like a flat line. Hey, and I don't do clear, soft, or treble boost. I might do clear if I'm just listening to podcast related content because it's just voices, so I might just do clear. So I might actively change my equalizer depending on what I'm listening on. But for music, video, movies, you know, multiple sounds going on, dynamic or bass boost is going to be your best bet for sure. Woo! All right. So when I take one out, they still play. I might put the black ear tips on here. We'll see. Going down, but I might. So these what these look like again once they come back and focus. Hey, ears are clean. All right, cool. So when you take both of them out, music stops. Oh, music doesn't stop. Okay, yeah. Music stops when you take both of them out. When you take one out, music continues to play in one over the other, which I'm not opposed to. I'm not opposed to that. I'm definitely not opposed to that taking place because sometimes you just want to take one out and you still want it because you can still hear. But if it did pause and you could still have the option to play them, then that wouldn't be as big of a deal. So I'm not too worried about that. But let's see what else. That's one thing I did not actually test. Let's test the labs out in terms of volume. I'm just going to pop one back in and see if I can turn volume up. So by start music and then... Alright, so it does work. Alright, so if I want to turn it down, I'm going to take the other one, of course. So I got to put it in. Oh no, okay. So once it's in... So if you hit that... Alright, so it does work. The whole labs thing. I'm sorry, they got different tips on for the left one over my right one, because the right one fits my ear just fine. So if you tap like this area right here, this ridge right here, and you double tap that, I wonder if it'll let me do it still. No, so yeah, they do. Okay. So just above it, as you guys see, the volume's going down. So it's like right in that area right here is a sweet spot for the labs to work, and it works fine. So if you wanted to leave your voice command and all that type of stuff on and use the labs ability to use the edge to utilize your volume settings, go ahead, because they work. Alrighty, so I can put these away now safely. And of course, it's going to take a little bit of wearing these for them to get used to being in the ears and whatnot. I actually haven't been wearing either. Well, I haven't been wearing my Galaxy Buds recently just because I haven't been to the gym like that, and I use my over-the-ear when I'm at home or when I'm editing. So it's going to be a nice switch up. Of course, I will do a super quick comparison between these and these in another video. But I thought I'd just come to you guys, show you guys the Buds Plus, this gorgeous, gorgeous red color. I'm gonna see if I can find me a nice gold skin, like the gold metal skin from D-Brand or something like that, and at least throw on the Buds and not this, not the case. We'll see. I might put it on the bottom or something like that, just give it a nice little flare. By the bottom, I mean here, if I can do that, because I don't care about I like the case being red. This is a beautiful, beautiful color. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys appreciate it and enjoyed it. Again, ignite that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that way you guys get informed when I drop videos. But your boy Versatile signing out, and until the next video, Stark is in the building. Wait for it.